there is nobody out here that is there for that black man, for that grown black man, that leader, that king that he is, for him.
That's false. There is somebody, well, in a married aspect, if I'm married,
you would expect
the person that should be there for you is your wife. 9 times out of 10, if your wife isn't there for you to help pick you up and help you be the leader, because you're not gonna just, you can be a full man and everything, this and this and this, but to be a man in a household, bro, it's not just yourself. You're not by yourself.
You have to lead.
You have to lead, but you're never alone. It's a teamwork. It's team effort.
Hey yo, welcome back to the channel. And this time we are back at it again. It's been a minute, but this time we have back with the Real Spill episode. What is this, 2? I feel like we done one.
This is really like the first official for sure, like just venting Real Spill.
Honestly, this can be, because this one is a little bit deeper than the last one, I believe. Mental health, and especially in the black community, for one. A lot of stuff, especially in our generation, we go through a lot. Especially 2020, there's been a lot. So a lot of that can pile onto a lot of people. So we are basically just here to highlight some of the stuff that maybe some of them have gone through, some other people have gone through. Just getting it out there that is a big deal.
Just venting.
To be looked at.
Just venting about black problems.
A lot of people have these type of issues and don't normally get to share them, or they don't feel when they feel like they don't feel comfortable sharing them because
It's not
of how they may be looked at.
It's not common in the black community to actually pinpoint on your mental issues or anything.
Well,
what they usually tell you is
how will we know if something's common or not? Nobody likes to talk about it.
No, I think it is common.
I'm saying like it's common to have mental issues.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, especially as being a black male,
Yeah.
it's basically looked at as like we're not supposed to have mental issues. Like,
Or
we're
like,
supposed to like,
like you weak or you like,
you feel me? Like we always have this shield of like, nothing actually gets to us. We're always supposed to be, strong-minded and fair, but
Work twice as hard as
what they don't understand
everybody
is
else.
we're all human. Everybody has something that affects them in some type of way, and you don't know how it affects them. It could, be little or it could be something serious, but you don't know because the black community doesn't really stress or, try to look at the factors of how mental issues really affect people and how somebody with a a very serious problem, it could lead to something bad down the road, or shutting themselves off from people. It's just different outcomes because of mental health, and they don't really look at it too much in the black community.
Yeah, it's really a taboo to speak on in the black community. That's the wild thing about it, even though it's so serious.
So what about, let me ask y'all this, what about the people that has issues, mental health issues, and they have come out, but progress in it, where can they get help? How can they get help? Or do you expect that person to want to help themselves, or do you expect that person to just be
it's wrong to tell somebody you should help yourself, because you're helping yourself by admitting that you need help. By coming out and admitting and asking somebody for help, you're admitting, you're taking it upon yourself to get better, and the first step is to admit what's wrong. So once you admit what's wrong, boom, that opens the door for actually somebody who can help you, to help you out and guide you. Now they can't do it for you.
What if that person never comes? Cause see, this is what I'm trying to see. This is what I'm trying to get at. Everybody, let's take a household for example. Let's say we got a typical black family, 2 kids, mother, wife. The man of the family, the man of the household, he comes down with anxiety or something that deprives him from from doing his, you know, his fatherly, his manly duties, or that's something that's really holding him back. But he really don't have nobody to talk to because everybody gonna, you know, look at him like, oh,
just be on your shit. You're a grown ass man.
I'm gonna take your, you know,
for sure.
Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's how like people perceive it. But I think, from me saying that, like, there is nobody out here that is there for that black man, for that grown black man, that leader, that king that he is, for him.
That's false. There is somebody, well, in a married aspect, if I'm married,
you would expect
the person that should be there for you is your wife. 9 times out of 10, if your wife isn't there for you to help pick you up and help you be the leader, because you're not gonna just, you can be a full man and everything, this and this and this, but to be a man in a household, bro, it's not just yourself. You're not by yourself.
You have to lead.
You have to lead, but you're never alone. It's a teamwork. It's team effort. At any point in time you feel like it's just you by yourself, something's wrong. If you don't have the concrete of that house right, it's just gonna crumble. So it's not by yourself. It's partnership. So in that aspect, you should have somebody. Now, it's not like that all the time, because I met somebody who told me, like, instead of their father, like, you know, not helping them, it's the mother that just don't care about, you know, don't care about your emotions and nothing. She just like, hey, figure it out. You feel me? So,
like, you're the man, figure it out.
In some aspects like that, that'll break down the household. That'll break, and it's worse for the children. And then they grow up with that, and it's just a repeating cycle. And that's what I think most of the time with this mental problems going on with the black community is because it's inherited. You know, you see your parents like this, you know, they never solve it, and like, unless you take the initiative to do better, it's not gonna get better. It's just gonna keep repeating. It's just gonna keep repeating.
How do y'all think that as a young adult, as a young black man, how do you think your insecurities like affect your mental health each and every day?
I think it depends on it. I think it really just depends on like your perspective of it. Cause like one person can be like, okay, I'm skinny, but they'll let that motivate them, and they'll be like, they'll be in the gym every day because they ain't trying to be skinny.
Yeah,
but it'll be that, you know, or you can say, oh, you can just be the person with just like, you skinny, you just okay with, not even just okay with it, you just like, you just content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about those that aren't content with it? Those that it's like a hindrance to them, like, oh, I'm too skinny, like this and this and this. So, like, say if women keep telling you you're too skinny, that break you, something like that. You feel me? Like, some people, that gets to them.
It definitely would. I can see how that would like for me, if I was with a woman and she just kept telling me like every single day, you're too skinny, like,
Why are you fucking with me?
hey, boom. Like for me, I would have like distanced myself from that at the moment that it became so repetitive to where it was affecting me mentally. Because to say if I don't want to like fix that myself, like if I'm cool with being skinny, but she's not cool with me being skinny, then obviously we have two different outlooks of the perspective of myself. So the idea she has of me isn't the idea I have of myself. And I'm not trying to do that if I'm just cool with being skinny. So I probably would have moved along and found someone else who was cool with me being skinny. But if I did want to change, like Trishan was saying, that would like motivate me to, okay, my girl's saying this, I'm already thinking this.
Yeah.
Let me.
But I think it's important that we look at as far as when it comes to insecurities, that we don't let them, because everybody has insecurities.
Definitely.
I don't care who the fuck you is. I don't care how much money you got. I don't
Thousands
care how
of
good you think you look.
every day.
Period.
You just live with them and move past them.
I think it's the approach that you take going towards it. I think that a person can let their insecurities hinder them. Like, you know, keep them in the house, keep them out. Like, you don't like being out, you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't like the way you look, so you don't never go out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you let something you could probably fix? If you really try, you can fix your insecurities if you try. Now I ain't gonna say all of them you can fix them, you know what I'm saying? But if it's a fixable problem, you should definitely try to fix it. That's why we live in life. You can't call yourself a man if you're not trying to fix. You can't can't try to fix the problem of you can't fix your own problem with yourself. Like if you know like say for instance, a man's insecurity is being broke. You know what I'm saying? You can't call yourself a man if you just content with being broke.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can't even really call that your insecurity because you like being broke. You know what I'm saying?
I do. It's crazy because I do believe that a lot of people, insecurities as well, but like have things that hinder them, like insecurities that even though they don't like it, they just don't know how to like fix it themselves or move past it or even ask for help. And I think that's a really big thing, especially like with our people. We too proud to ask for help on a lot of shit.
Pride takes over people.
Pride is a real big thing for us.
Yeah,
and I think for mental health and stuff that really affects us that deeply, that can really like change the way we view life and how we live life. You should never be too proud to reach out to somebody that can't help you, because it's people, loved ones will always help you out. Now I think a lot of people don't know how to just get the help, or they don't know that they need help.
I'm gonna open up about something. One of my insecurities is that like sometimes I feel like I don't ask the right question. And I mean as if like, you know, say I'm in school or I'm like at work trying to learn about something. I would much rather watch and sit back quiet and just watch and try to learn it myself instead of just, you know what I'm saying, hey, how you do this and annoying, like, because you don't want to be that annoyance that's asking all them questions. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if you really want something, you gotta go, you know, you gotta have the mindset. If you really want something, you gotta be able to make yourself uncomfortable and do it. So sometimes if you feel like you're asking a dumb question, fuck it, just, you know, ask the dumb question. If it's a dumb question, it's a dumb question. What's the worst they can say?
You gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
And that's a resolve I had to come to. I'm still not the best at this. I can go to class tomorrow and he'd be, you know, try to teach us something. Nah, I'll probably get it down, but I probably won't ask the question until later on. You know what I'm saying? I won't ask later on that then, but that's just me working on me. You know.
I would say, so you saying you like ask like after class?
I would probably ask, well now like I'm getting a little better at it. I would like, you know, now I kind of jump on, and now I'm like kind of too quick to it, not to let the people finish on shit. Now I like it with me. I feel like it's not about like really just asking a question. It's more about communication and trying to, you know, it's really just trying to give off the energy that I'm trying to acquire knowledge here. So like, you know, could you help me learn? And trying to give that energy off instead of, you know, just trying to be a smart ass. You know what I mean?
For sure. I used to have that same problem in high school, and but the thing. So what I did was, I would wait until like the end of the class till I ask my questions, walk up to the professor later. But I have a really trash memory, so I noticed that doesn't really just work for me too well. So it got to the point where I was like, okay, I know I'm trying to pass this class. I know I can pass if I just know what the fuck he's talking about on this. Like I got A, and I got B. But how the fuck did he get from A to B? You feel me? Like the middle. If I can get that, boom, I'm good. So instead of waiting, I would just do like some spontaneous shit. Like as soon as I see it, boom, let me just ask it straight up. Hey, sir, let me talk to you. What is? How did you get that from that? 3-second answer, boom, got it. Back to the class. Because it used to be like shit. Okay, if I stop the class, everybody looking at me and shit, asking like, what's this? Oh, dumbass. What's this dumbass? He just said it, you know, dumbass. But it's really like, especially in college, they don't like they don't care. Ask as many questions as you need to like get what you need to get done. Like it's okay to like step outside your comfort zone. I promise.
Facts. What's some other we got insecurities out the way with some other
mental health issues.
I feel like
depression, anxiety.
Shit, y'all said it first. Pride.
Shit. Pride can be one. Shit.
Pride is something serious.
Cause like I said, like I don't think it's cause I don't care about nobody looking at me like I'm stupid or something like that. It's just the pride. Like, okay, if this man just showed me this, you know what I'm saying? Why can't, and I just watched him do it, why the fuck I ain't pick it up? Why 5 minutes later gone and I already...
You might not be a a visual learner. You might be like an on-hands type. Cause me, I think I'm more...
That's what I am, and I figure that's pretty much what I am. And it's about also taking the time out, putting the effort to learn yourself too. That's what insecurities are for. I feel like they're opportunities to learn yourself.
Mm.
And
I
a
like that.
lot of people just
Keyword of the day. Key statement. I like that for sure.
like a lot of people just scared to like take that step because they you don't feel uncomfortable.
You gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's the only way you be comfortable. Like that's the only way you just like proceed through life. I promise you.
Big facts. All of this was, I mean, really, we wanted to do this just to get out to y'all that it's out there.
It's mental health awareness.
These mental health issues are out there. If y'all got something and y'all want to talk, y'all feel like y'all ain't got nobody to talk to, damn that. You got us.
Hey, just vent in the comment, man.
Hit us up.
Just vent in the comments below. I'm telling you.
In the comment section.
That's what we here for. We all together in this.
All of this, we got y'all.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk. Let's vent about it.
Let's talk about it.
Please like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Come back for more if y'all want. We listen, we hear y'all. We feel y'all. We're going through the same shit. We're gonna get through 2020 together. Believe that. Anything else we want to say to we got here? That's it. Hey, thank y'all for rocking with us. Till next time. Peace.
You know, I was just venting, man. You know.